It's good to be with you again today, friends. This is Dr. Toy Oyelisi, and you're listening to Navigational Mind. If you've followed the journey so far, you know we love wandering the corridors of the mind, sometimes a little lost, sometimes bumping into old, familiar doubts. Today is our last episode. We've finished the map. We've acknowledged the complexity of the inner house, the constant noise of the friction engine, and the self-correcting power of the navigation loop. Now we arrive at the final, liberating truth. Your mind is not a finished product to be maintained. It is an emergent system designed to evolve. An emergent system is one that is always becoming something new. It grows, reorganizes, and reinvents itself continually across a lifetime. The moment you treat yourself as a fixed, stable structure, you set yourself up for shame. Why? Because the moment you change your mind, contradict yourself, or your old rules no longer fit, you feel like you have failed. But if you embrace yourself as an emerging mind, every shift, every contradiction, and every painful collapse is simply proof that the system is working exactly as intended. The goal is not to be a fixed person who is always right. The goal is to become the person who is honest to the highest structural truth available in the moment. This new philosophy requires 3 final commitments that supersede all the individual rules we've discussed. These are the deep, non-negotiable promises you make to your own life. Commitment 1. Structural honesty. The emerging mind prioritizes truth over comfort. We must commit to using articulation not to tell a pleasing story, but to name the structural reality of the house. Don't say, "I'm stressed and need a vacation." Say, "My capacity rhythm is low, and the industry resident is driving us into collapse because we are violating our boundary rules." You cannot navigate a world you cannot see, and you cannot intentionally guide a mind you refuse to name honestly. This structural honesty is the precondition for all intentional movement. Commitment 2. Process over outcome. The emerging mind fully accepts that life is a navigational process. It is a continuous loop of sensing, interpreting, acting, and reorienting. It is not a path to follow or a problem to solve. The work is defined by the integrity of your next true step, NTS, not the achievement of the distant goal. Success is the conscious commitment to running the navigation loop, even when the outcome is unclear. If you commit to the process, the direction will take care of itself. Commitment 3. Embrace expansion. The final truth is that the framework's biggest output is not a stable life, but an expanded capacity. The collapse and rebuild process is your proof. The breakdown was necessary because your old internal structure was too small to contain your next phase of growth. The rebuild process expands your resilience, your boundaries, and your capacity for complexity. You are meant to be bigger, more capable, and more complex tomorrow than you are today. This is the ultimate liberation. By adopting the philosophy of the emerging mind, you are freed from the shame of inconsistency and the exhausting chase for stability. You have a clear, structural vocabulary to explain and manage the unavoidable chaos of being human. You are plural. You are rhythmic. You are often in conflict, but you are not flawed. You are an emergent system of magnificent complexity, and you are working exactly as you should be. The journey is not about finding the truth out there, but about committing to know yourself continuously in here. Go forward, not in pursuit of a fixed, stable self, but in celebration of the powerful, coherent, and continually emerging mind you are destined to become. Thank you for listening.